Hey guys, this is my run on Dare to Defy Stage 1 featuring Divine Odin Shinryu. I was contemplating to use sort of a more budget setup so that I can save Machina and Kam'lanaut for future stages, but really looking at Odin's mechanics, it's probably better to have your budget setups in future stages because Odin is pretty challenging when he goes into certain thresholds, and he does have instant KO attacks as well, so any mistakes can lead to an instant wipe. So because of that, I just decided to go straight into Kam'lanaut and Machina on this stage. As for my third character, rather than Penelo or Garnet, I actually used Krile here, and that's for the main reason that Krile actually has the best balance in terms of charging the FR meter with her Ray of Hope, and as well as battering the entire party with her EX. Penelo's main drawback here is that while Penelo can very easily charge both the summon and FR meters, she doesn't battery the party during Machina's burst mode, and you will suffer a little bit of damage after Penelo dumps her Brave in the launchers. In terms of Garnet, you can of course use Garnet as the third party member, but Garnet herself, because she doesn't have her FR bots unlocked, she wouldn't be able to hypercharge the FR meter at the start, and I think it's probably better to save Garnet for another Dare to Defy stage because she probably will do better in fights featuring more than one enemy. So here, Krile I think is a good bet, and you don't really need a lot of setup or weapons ML beat for Krile. Her main role is really just to charge the FR and summon meter, and the key skill doing that is her Ray of Hope. My Krile is only at FR level 10, I didn't want to invest more than that into her, and that's really all you need to get this run going. So at the start I used about half of Krile's Ray of Hope charges to charge the FR meter, and then I end with her EX. And then once that's done, you can sort of complete setup by going into the Kurasame LD call with Kam'lanaut right here, as well as BT plus with Machina. I did have a little bit of awakening spam, both on Machina's first turn and right here, and the main reason behind that is to help charge the FR meter a little bit, but importantly to also charge the summon meter so that I'll be able to go into summon mode a little bit earlier. So now that the summon meter is fully charged, the idea here is that I'll use all of Krile's remaining Ray of Hope to bring my FR meter to 100%, and spamming her Ray of Hope also charges her EX, so this will allow me to go into EX later on with Krile. So looking at the summon mode turn order, the lineup is pretty good here already because Machina already has final turn, so you don't really need to turn manipulate here. The first 3 turns inside summon is really just doing damaging attacks. Here is where I go into Krile EX to get her overhead up, and again the idea here is to have her overhead active during Machina's burst mode because it will not take down during burst mode, and this allows her overhead to battery the entire party continuously. I go into Kam'lanaut's FR here because summon mode is about to end, And here I go into Seed Rain's LD Call first, so that I get Seed Rain's LD Call aura up, as well as this also ensures that Machina's next move will also cause a launch, and this will dramatically increase the FR bonus. Coincidentally, the timing was quite nice because Odin actually reset his Brave or recovered his Brave just as he gained his yellow aura. So this actually allowed me to break Odin and dispel the yellow aura with just one simple awakening with Machina. I could have gone another turn with Machina first before going to BT mode so that I can have 7 turns of FR remaining. That's why I was hesitating here a bit, but ultimately I decided to just go straight into BT mode. Now in terms of the third party member here, beyond Kam'lanaut and Machina, you could also potentially go with Kai's, because Kai's LD will apply Brave Leak, and that could be your source of Brave refund every attack. And Kai's landing hero support on Machina would then mean that you do not need the Seed Rain's LD call anymore. You can then use another call ability on Machina instead, and this would then potentially allow you to use something like the Cater base call to Ice Enchant Machina in case you don't have Kurasame LD call. The drawback though of using Kai's as the third party member, of course, is that you then lack a super FR charger, and it will take you a little bit more turns at the start to charge the FR meter to 100%. Alternatively, of course, you can also just use another FR charger besides Krile. Penelo should still work fairly well here, as should Braska if you have Braska fairly built as well. Ignis is also a good choice for third party member. You could land his Sage Fire debuff, which helps tremendously, and he can also charge the FR meter at the start. So, if you have, say, Krile FR and you want to save it for another Dare to Defy stage, these are alternative options. I just went with Krile here because I don't actually have Krile's FR, so to me there's really no point saving her for another stage. Anyway, that's it for this run. As always, if you enjoy the content, do leave a like, comment or subscribe. It really helps a lot. Till then, I'll see you guys in the next Shinryu stage. Bye!